This new PlayStation 4 RPG Lost Soul Aside has gained a wind of momentum coming off its exhilarating PlayStation Experience demo. While we still don't know a great deal about the game, in this video we're going to be taking a deeper look at one of PlayStation 4's most promising games that demands your attention. Let's look at everything we know about Lost Soul Aside so far. On the surface, Lost Soul Aside looks like a game that would have started out as a project by a gigantic studio, right? That's not exactly how it all began. The game actually started as a passion project by Chinese developer Yang Bing. That's right, just one person was working on the game, and we thought for a while he'd put out the game all by himself. The game was in a prototype stage in mid-2016 where several publishers came to Bing asking to help with the game. Bing put out a series of tweets in August of 2016 saying, "Hello everyone, sorry that I disappeared for 2 days, there's something I should think about hard. Actually, more companies have came to me to show interest and want to help, including another big one, and some of them would like to give me the budget and a team to help to finish Lost Soul Aside. It looks like everything is perfect and ready for me to continue and finish LSA as a commercial project." While everything was coming together, Bing had hesitance due to the grueling life of game development that was ahead of him, but after consideration, he decided that he was gonna go full on and finish Lost Soul Aside. Bing formed his studio known as OT0, and development has been progressing for Lost Soul Aside ever since. Let's talk about the game itself. While the story for the most part has still been kept mostly under wrap, we do have a short synopsis. A war ended 10 years ago, the unknown monsters that appeared, and Kaiser, the main character, accidentally got combined with an ancient race and goes on a journey to seek the mysterious crystals with their own purpose. Kaiser isn't the only character we've been introduced to. Another major character of the story is Ventus, Kaiser's childhood friend, and they are forced to fight against each other due to certain circumstances. One of the game's primary quotes is, quote, "This is not for saving the world, just for saving myself." That sounds pretty badass. Sounds like a fairly standard grandiose RPG story.
I have mine.
The game itself saw its first major gameplay demo at the PlayStation Experience event, and many would say the PlayStation Experience event was a bit of a disappointment, but Lost Soul Aside was definitely one of the key standouts. This is what really catapulted the game to the eyes of many gamers. Its gameplay is very stylish and fast-paced. Many have drawn resemblance to games such as Nier Automata or Bloodborne. Whatever the case may be, it looks like an absolute blast to play. Check out some gameplay for yourself. This is an open-world RPG, and it looks to be grandiose in scale. Given that in 2017, this is a typical expectance among RPGs in today's gaming environment, that shouldn't be seen as too much of a shock, but if they can replicate the exhilarating gameplay that we've seen so far in an open-world environment, that sounds absolutely awesome. If you're wondering how this game looks so amazing, it's running on Unreal Engine. Developer Yang Bing was actually at Epic Games Korea receiving input and useful tips from Epic Games themselves, and yeah, visually the game does look outstanding. So you might be asking yourself, wow, this game looks a lot like Final Fantasy 15, and that's actually a completely understandable notion. Yang Bing was heavily inspired by Final Fantasy 15, and he doesn't shy away from that fact. Because of Final Fantasy 15, he decided to work on his own world of fantasy, right away looking at the main character Kaiser. From design features, his hair, very resemblant of a Final Fantasy character, namely Noctis. And the final thing we have to talk about whenever talking about an upcoming game, gamers want to know when can they get their hands on the game and what platform is it going to be released on. As far as a release date and platforms of release, that's still an uncertainty. We know that the game will absolutely be on the PlayStation 4. All signs point to the game being a timed exclusive. Outside of that, Lost Soul Aside could be arriving to other platforms in the future. As far as an actual release window goes, rumors have pointed towards a 2018 release. However, 2019 seems to be a more plausible window, but that's all speculation. Nothing official has been announced, and considering that this is Ulti Zero's first game, and from everything we've seen from Yang Bing, he seems incredibly invested into this project and he wants to put it out the best way possible. And being a debut project for a studio, especially of this scale, there's gonna be a lot of pressure on Ulti Zero to put out a great product, so give them the time they need to craft something great. Nonetheless, hopefully it does come out by 2019 at the latest. So that wraps up everything we know about Lost Soul Aside. What do you think about it? Are you sold on what you've seen thus far? Honestly, how can you not be? The game looks really good, and from those that have played the game at PlayStation Experience, they've said it's a blast, so hopefully the final product follows soon. If you're not yet sold on the game, let us know why in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.